Good morning, YouTubers. Friday morning, April 1st, 2016. It's getting on toward, it's probably about 10:30 in the morning, Eastern time. You can see what's going on here. There's a guy in my driveway digging a hole. Actually, he's digging a trench for a drain pipe. You'll also notice that in the background there, you see two poles there on the ground. Those were the poles that contained my phone line, which is now, gone. So at some point they'll have to come here. That means they'll start doing the splicing thing till they can do a definitive reroute. Stirring time. Well, the rain that lasted pretty much did all that, not the better part, lasted all day yesterday. And it finished up here around about 4 this morning. And the wind's now swung around out of the northwest. So it's getting a little cooler. I did the prayer list this morning, the April prayer list for the prayer group. Got the estimated taxes. I mean, the taxes are already getting mailed when I can get down to the mailbox or post office tomorrow morning. And so we're just soldiering on here. What's that wire? I hope that's not my internet. Yes, what is that wire now? It's that orange wire of some sort. Well, they got the trench across the driveway a little bit now. See this guy wiggling his stick down there. A little measuring of the depth. Oh, here comes the first pipe. I think it's the first pipe. It might be the second pipe, actually. I've been in printing up readings for church on Sunday. We're having a wedding actually during this church service. I may have mentioned that. So the readings are going to be slightly different than the standard lectionary readings for that particular Sunday. Which means we don't get to hear about the good doubting Thomas. Actually, the 8 o'clock people will get to hear about that, I think. Maybe not. Maybe they're going to do the same readings for both services. Boom! Boom! Then put a little gravel down in the bottom of that trench. You look right in front of the big hoe. He's made a little bed of gravel for himself so he isn't going to be slipping and sliding on the mud coming out of here. And maybe also for when the truck backs in. He was down here the other day when it was like completely just, almost liquid mud, and he had a bit of a struggle getting out of pretty much where he is right now. I haven't called the phone company yet. It's getting on toward noon. That's going to be a real adventure to have to deal with those guys. I don't know. Sometimes they're not too bad. It's hard to tell. I mean, The issue will be, you know, there's no point repairing it until it's not going to be torn up again right away. It will be torn up again at some point, but not right away necessarily. But I have a feeling if they do it like Saturday, Sunday, Monday, it will be torn up again. Because apparently the electric people are going to come in here and do some shifting of utility wires around. It seems to me, you know, plans are a bit fluid. Here comes the fuel truck and the lube truck. Time for a lube job for the big hoe. Getting on toward 1:15 now in the afternoon. 13:15. We'll put some gravel in the trench. This guy's been digging, but now he seems to be clearing out some equipment that's in his way, or junk that's in his way, or something. They've been putting stuff on this flatbed truck over here. I have no idea what that was being used for.
Catwalk going across the bridge while the horse is being met.
Oh yeah, it was the catwalk. Yeah. Maybe when this is all over, I might, well, actually, ideally, I might not be able to show you the hole because I hope they fill the thing in. I have yet to call the phone company and tell them that that their line is gone, and good luck figuring out when to put it back and how.
Where?
Yeah, and where? Yeah. You can see what they're tying onto that truck over there now. They're using that blue box as some sort of quasi tool shed in addition to the big red one that they took out of here and moved to the other side of the creek the other day. Yeah, lively times here on this Friday afternoon. Bobcat Man zooming around. Move the dirt from one end of the hole to the other end of the hole. Zoom, whoosh. Strange rangers up there now. Oh, they're looking at the field tile. They're checking the field tile discharge. down in the Lake Delco. That thing does discharge continually. That's always been a very wet area because it's a field tile. Actually, the other end of it's in the corner house, basement of the corner house. That's where it originates. Action video here on the Island of Peace. Trusting man down in that hole. Here comes the compactor. Mashing down the sand and the dirt and the gravel. Well, top down dirt, sand, and gravel. Well, I got some gravel and more gravel and sand in this trench. Looks like they're almost done, but not quite done. It's getting on to about 3:30 now. I'm assuming that they're going to make it so we can get out of here when they're all done, at least today anyway. It's 4:15 and we have gravel, and we have, for the most part, the hole filled in, the trench filled in. Equipment on the way, waiting till Monday. Now the plan of attack on Monday is we're going to dig up the old culvert. Now the old culvert lives down in this hole here. The old culvert being like I think it's like an 8-inch or 6-inch corrugated zinc pipe that goes under the driveway, and it exits under this stack of, well, just to the right of the left of the rebar. What they don't know, and what I will be kind enough to tell them on Monday morning if I'm down here in time, is that right here. Summer of 2001, which was the year after they ran the second sewer force main through here in 2000. What happened was we got a gigantic sinkhole in the driveway, and I had to fill it in with 35 bricks and about 12 cinder blocks. But before I put that stuff in, I put in some of this orange plastic netting that you know, these guys use, you know, this sort of safety, you know, fencing off the area netting that you often see used. And then I put that stuff down on top of it, and then I was able to get some dirt and stuff to throw in, you know, on top of that stuff, and that actually stayed pretty much intact. It didn't really sink after that, and but they will run into that, and that thing goes down fairly deep. So obviously their equipment, it's not going to damage their equipment, but I thought they might get a kick out of knowing what they're going to encounter. So Mr. Howard just talked to me, and well, he had talked to Paul, and Paul tried to talk to me, but I was in the can, and and he says, "Is it okay if we do this on Monday?" And I got thinking, and I said, "Oh, you know," I said I hadn't called the phone company yet, and I said I didn't know when they might want to fix this phone. And I said because those two poles you pulled out, you know, my phone was on one of them. He says, I thought that was dead. The one across the road, farther down the road, was dead. I said, no, that's my phone. That was my phone. And he said, I said, I just assumed you had called him and told him you were going to do that. He says, oh no, it's the first time I learned of it. I said, well, yeah. I said, when I call him, I'll tell him to wait till Tuesday or Wednesday to come out and fix it. You know, because you know, there's no point them coming out then on Monday to try to fix it, you know. So he says, I'm going to get my higher ups to call him too. I said, well, that'll certainly smooth the way, I think. Meanwhile, I've been going back and forth with one of my new subscribers, Backside Fancier, and he's been leaving comments on some of my stuff, and that's always fun, you know, to go back and forth. So I think that's it for the day. Now they're not going to be back till Monday. Tomorrow I've got to run some errands. Lickety split. I got to get out of here when I can. Then of course Sunday I read in church. I don't know if Paul's going to try to figure out, you know, a place to get his taxes done or not. I said, you know, I really don't. I just go to H&R Block. It'll be my treat. I'll pay for it because I just don't want to do that. You know, not after what I, you know, after doing mine. So it's nice to be quiet and unvibratory. That compactor, you could feel it. It was shaking stuff in the house. Interestingly, when they put in the sewer force main, they used the same sort of a compactor, and it didn't shake the house at all. Anyway, phenomena, huh? Watch out for those phenomena. Okay. There we are, guys. Bye-bye, YouTubers.